Happy Sunday morning, everyone. It is a really warm 32 degrees where I am, but I'm super excited to get outside. My household is sleeping, so I thought I would get out here and get some stuff done before my morning daily house chores began. Got my morning coffee in my little Contigo cup here. So cheers to everyone this morning. So what I want to talk about is just a little bit of this and that this morning. I'm going into my 4th year of gardening. I'm very excited, still happy about it, still learning things all the time. And last year was my 3rd attempt at growing garlic, and it was successful. I was very happy. I did like 4 or 5 garlic beds in my middle back garden. Actually, it's that way. And the mother bed did fantastic. The other beds, the critters kept pulling up the bulbs, pulling up the garlic. So I sort of gave in to them. I kept burying them, but this year I'm tried something different. I'm planting in my front garden here, the south side of my house here, and they look pretty good. I've only got 2 very deep beds, but weirdly as it sounds, the critters, they don't mess with the stuff up here as much as in my back and middle garden. So let me show you what my garlic is looking like. I will say that I did follow last year planting the garlic. I followed Jules Gardening Tips guidelines and how to, looked at his demonstration and his, from start to finish. So this year I'm pretty pleased. I followed along again, and let me show you what my garlic looks like right now. I think this is February 4th, so hang on. So here they are, my 2 deep beds with my garlic. I am so happy this year because so far it doesn't seem like anything has disturbed them like last year's issue in the back garden. So they're looking really good. So as I've been going on and learning about growing in my backyard and watching a lot of you guys out there, I picked up a lot of tips, and my life is very busy. I work full days and I come home. I don't even get home until after 7 o'clock at night. Then I have homework routine, evening chores, all that good stuff. So this year in my garden planning, I am trying to make things a little bit easier on myself. And so last year, I grew enough stores for pickles, tomatoes, and okra. I have 2 freezer shelves right now, February 4th, full of okra. So when I'm growing this year, I don't have to grow so much to put up for stores because I still have 2 years of stores for tomatoes, the year before and last year. So really my focus is going to be on growing just to enjoy for the season and sharing with my family. So my workload won't be as busy as far as the gardening, because it's already going to be busy enough. Well, anyway, let me show you where my potatoes are going to be this year. I'm trying to figure out where the best spots are, and I want to keep them in a permanent place to grow. I'm not doing things like willy-nilly this year. I'm not going to have potatoes here, I'm not going to have potatoes there, and have, 17 different potato patches. Not happening. I have 2 designated area for potatoes. One is for my white potatoes and one will be for my sweet potatoes. That's it. I don't care how many more potatoes I find with the seed eyes and they look wonderful, or how many slips I can make. I'm not going to go crazy. designated areas to make my life easier. Let me show you my potato bed. So right here, what you're looking at is my new potato bed. And I have grown potatoes in the deep beds. I've grown potatoes in the back garden. I've grown them, actually I've grown some in the ground. They did all right, but the insect damage was worse than it is with these. I have found that I like growing in these bags, the felt bags. My favorite is actually the buckets. These grew on me at first. I really hated them, but after using them for a couple of years, they grew on me. So this here is my potato section, and I've got the black right here. Oh, you can see that black. So I've got 4 of those, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 14 bucket bags combination. So I am not allowing myself to grow any more than this 14 right here. White potatoes, they won't be healing potatoes. And if they make it, they make it. If they don't, they don't. But I'm not going to go crazy. This is my potato area. Last year my potatoes didn't do so well. They were grown in a very bad area. There wasn't much sun. I moved them. They did produce. They did better. Learned from that. And I learned that I needed a few more drainage holes on my potatoes. So this is my white potato section. Let me